This is week 2 of the 50-day FBA challenge by Jatz Naran. Keep watching to find out more. Hey guys, my name is Preet and welcome to Preet's Hustle. If this is the first time you're seeing me and haven't watched my first video of this challenge, then please click the link on the screen to watch that video before this one. So you all know that I'm doing the 50-day FBA challenge by Jatz and I'm documenting it fully so you can see if it's worth doing it. It is quite pricey, so you can watch my journey and then start following my videos to learn how you can just start with £50 and join me on this journey to get to your £100,000. I'll start with what has happened since the start of the challenge until now. I'll do this in all the videos as I'll be posting these videos in a gap of a week, so it might get hard to remember what has happened until now. Let's begin then. In week 1, we were given an introduction to the team and the other members who are doing the challenge. We also got told to get some basic tools which are required in the future. Those tools include product labels, which comes in different sizes and packs, but we ordered these 27 product label per A4 sheet pack. They are an average size, they're not too big or that they're not too small. We need these because we have to print an SKU label on these with a barcode, so when you send these products to Amazon, they'll know that these belong to you. There is an option to not put your own labels and leave the manufacturer's barcodes on, but that's not recommended because let's say there are 10 different sellers selling the same product that you're selling without their own labels. If a customer returns a product and when it gets back to the Amazon fulfillment center, they won't know whose inventory that belongs to. So even if that wasn't your product, there's a chance they might add it to your inventory saying that this was your product and it's damaged. So then you're gonna have to take the cost or the loss of it. So it's better to have your own SKU labels on every single product that you send to Amazon. Second tool was box labels. When you have printed and stuck your SKU labels on each of your products, you have to pack them in boxes which then you can ship it to Amazon. So just like how you need labels on your products for the fulfillment center to let them know that they are your products, when you ship the whole box of products to Amazon fulfillment center, you will need labels on them to let them know that that box belongs to you and the products inside them are yours. You will need to have 2 labels on them. One of them will be a shipping label and the second one will have a barcode for the fulfillment center to scan. So when they scan that barcode, they will know that it's your product and it's your box. The labels that are needed looks like this. It has 2 labels per A4 sheet, so each box will use one of these A4 sheets. Third tool which you need is a packaging tape dispenser. It's recommended to get it because it will make packing much easier, and if you're doing FBA then we'll be packing a lot of boxes. But you don't need that actual tape gun if you don't want to get it right now. If you just have packaging tape, then it should be fine because we're just starting out. A printer is required to print these labels. If you don't have a printer, then you can always go to an internet cafe or a public library to print them, but having a printer will save you a lot of time and money in the long run. You don't need any special kind of printer to print these SKU labels or the box labels. You can just get any generic printer and it just needs to print an A4 paper, which I'm sure all the printers do. Lastly, we were told to get cardboard boxes. They can be pretty expensive if you go and buy them, but Jatz told us that we can get boxes from Facebook Marketplace, or we can ask local shops like Asda, Tesco's or Sainsbury's and they'll give us the boxes for free. We need to get as big boxes as we can get as it will save us money in shipping. The boxes can't exceed 63.5 centimeters on any of the sides because Amazon does not allow those kind of boxes to be shipped to their fulfillment centers unless it's an oversized item. So then I started getting these tools and equipment. I already had the product labels and the box labels, but my box labels had 4 stickers on an A4 sheet like this one instead of 2 stickers which we saw earlier. These still work as I previously sent test products to Amazon fulfillment center, so I didn't buy these 2 labels per A4 sheet pack. I had packaging tape, so like I said earlier, you don't need that tape dispenser right now if you don't want to get it because they're about £12 or something. So I don't need one right now, I can just use my hands, but later on if I do need it, I'm gonna buy it after when I start packing a lot of boxes. I use a basic HP printer which I can use to print the labels. I asked the local food factory if they can give me cardboard boxes and I was able to get a few off of them, and they said that they'll hold on to boxes when they get more, so I can go and collect them whenever they have boxes for me. Like I said, you can get these boxes from any local shops, so don't be scared or nervous to go ask them because they recycle these anyways. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to make videos like asking shops for boxes or making any outdoor videos. So I have completed all the week 1 work which we were asked to do, and now it was time to have our week 2 live call. Let's talk about what happened there. At the start, Jatz told us how we can contact Amazon if we have any problems with the listings or payments or any seller related problems. He also showed us around Amazon Seller Central. He told us about Amazon payments and how we'll receive payment from Amazon when we start selling things. Also, he talked about buy box wins and who our competition is for FBA. We will sometimes get messages from buyers which we can answer them through a place showed by Jatz. We can't just sell anything that we want on Amazon. At the start, we will be gated for a lot of categories. We got taught how we can get ungated to be allowed to sell on a specific category or sell specific gated products. That's very useful because a lot of sellers will just think that they're not allowed to sell that product on Amazon. So they'll just leave that product and move on to the next one. So if I find a product which is gated, then I'll have very less competition if I can get that product ungated for me and start selling it. This week he went through the process of making an Amazon listing, which is not that difficult if we're doing FBA. We just find a product which has a listing that we want to sell, and there'll be a sell button which we just press and then just fill in the prices that we want to sell it at and what's the quantity, and then that's it. After that, an important and slightly challenging part comes. That is to book a shipment to an Amazon fulfillment center. We need to fill in a lot of details, such as how many boxes we're sending, how many products each box contains, the weight of the boxes, and the sizes of the boxes. We then need to book shipping from UPS. It's not required to only get shipping from UPS, but as UPS are partnered with Amazon, they offer the cheapest prices when we send boxes to Amazon fulfillment centers. Once the shipping is booked, we need to print the shipping labels using the box labels which I mentioned earlier. We can get UPS to come collect it from your house, or we can go drop it off at a UPS access point, which are literally everywhere. It's more reasonable to let UPS collect from your houses because they offer this service, so why not just use it? Jatz went over all of this and a bit more things which I can't say here to not leak the course out, but it was a very nice week, and that's all for the updates until now. I have mentioned this in the last video too, but if you're new then you might not know. The 50-day FBA challenge needs about £1,500 to £1,700 to do. This includes the challenge fees, the products that you'll be buying, and some other tools and equipment that you'll need. I know not all of you will have this kind of money to start with. I didn't have it as well, and if you haven't seen my first video yet, then you can check it out after this video. I'll link it below in the description. I mentioned that I started with just £50 and earned some money, and then I reinvested into this challenge. I went from £50 to £1,000, and then I got a bit more, and then I reinvested into this challenge, and then now we're seeing this journey, how Amazon FBA will increase our money. We'll see if it's helpful and how much it will help for my journey to make my first £100,000. You can also start doing something on the side. All you need is £50. I will be posting videos on how you can also start with just £50, and you will know what things to do to earn money from there. So just stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done it. Also, I would really appreciate it if you can hit the like button down below, as it will help the video reach more people. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, or you can let me know that you'll be watching the whole journey and be a part of it. Keep the notifications on, as I'll be posting weekly to show how this challenge is going, and I'll soon start posting videos on how you can start with this £50 and start your own journeys. So until then, have a great time, but don't waste time.